Assalamualaikum boys. क्या हाल है? ठीक हो? Lance Club is back. This time with the Austrian Grand Prix. Boys, initial takes.
यार मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग ये है कि जुनेद आज fully present है. So to all the Junaid fans who missed him last episode, like good news.
Yeah, I am back, man.
देखो कितनी साफ आवाज.
Just like Max Verstappen is back, I am back.
Exactly. देखो like Max, you can never count him out any season.
Well said.
He was flying all weekend. Honestly, like उनको लग रहा था कि race pace अच्छी नहीं होगी, but like bro, like he was the second fastest man on track today. Not today, but the day of the race. Yeah, honestly, like he had the pace to win. Not only that, but yeah, let's see. Qualifying, I think let's discuss now. I think like not Red Bull ने काफी not controversial, but bold decision ली थी to like save tire set, and he almost dropped out of Q3.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, like ये होएगा या नहीं होएगा, like क्या scene है?
I don't think they even used that extra set of tires in the race, did they?
नहीं, I don't think so. Soft, like नहीं वो qualifying के लिए उन्होंने soft बचाया था ना एक और, and they didn't get to. His banker was pretty good, but I think that was it, no? Like that's why Lewis didn't get a second run because he didn't have the tire set. But like not that it was any use. Like his cars, there was slight delay in the rear wing closing, loss of downforce, and he was in the barrier. Yeah, like Max can always catch a slide, but that was too much. And yeah, like log bakwas karte hain, oh the wing was closed in the replay. Like bro, like it's about time scale, nah? Like flow needs time to attach. If you're off even by half a second, that's in an F1 car going through a corner, that's a lifetime.
It's pretty amazing to see that even though like he was struggling with his rear, he still put up an amazing lap during his first push lap in Q3, right? And even during his like in his second push lap, he was gaining a lot. I think he put up 2 purple in the first 2 sectors.
Yeah,
right?
no, he was on pace to potentially take pole, but yeah, like I don't know, it's a bit weird. UK thing is now, this is like very inappropriately handled by the FIA because Joe, I was watching Sky Sports and F1 TV on the steward's decision screens that Crofty was showing. It said not red, double waved yellows. It said double waved yellows, and it said lap cancel, but then it was overwritten that it was only. Have we forgotten what happened with Jules? Like, have we forgotten what happens when you let cars keep running when there's a car that's crashed on track? Like, come on, like this is very immature, and not only because of that, like safety concern aside, right? Like that made it so that then Russell didn't have to lift, right? He barely lifted. He lost like a 10th.
Yeah.
And then that gifted him pole. Kimi lifted. And
he aborted his lap.
Yeah, Kimi aborted the lap. And you could see that because in the race, Kimi and Max both had a lot more pace than George Russell.
Yeah.
They were hounding him down. Like give the race like 5, maybe 10 more laps. The order would have been reversed. Kimi in first, Max in second, and George in third.
It should have been double yellow right from the start, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can see,
how is it only a single yellow? Like, I'm sorry, a single yellow is for when a car goes off track, right? That's it. And then, right, there's a car stopped in the barrier. It's in the barrier. Yeah. That's usually safety. Well, it's not a safety car. It was not that's usually a red flag, or at the very least, a double waved yellow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that you're not supposed to be pushing, right? Lifting is one thing, okay, yellow pay you lift, but you can't be pushing because you also risk if there's okay. Hear me out, right? What if there was a track hazard that caused the crash? We don't know that yet, right? We know the car crashed because of loss of downforce on the rear. The car snapped. What if there was debris or maybe oil or something there, right? Just a lift wouldn't help that. That would mean the next car to go through that exact spot would also go flying.
Exactly. What if like Max was out of the car? And I mean, if Russell had made the same mistake in that corner, it would have been scary, right?
Right? And but you know, like the whole meme with like the passport thing, like penalty, no penalty, and it's like all the Brits like no penalty.
British,
And
yeah.
this
If
is
you were
like
British, no penalty.
yeah, but like I just wanted to like address this point first because I think everybody's equally frustrated by this, except for like diehard British fans. But if you're a fan of the sport, you have to understand that okay, fine, like he got the win, right? Yeah. Like it's a little like yeah, like he wasn't the best man, he wasn't the fastest man out there, but he still got the win. Good for him, right? His second win of the season, which is crazy, right? Like, but that's not what the issue is. The issue is how FIA has handled this session, and that kind of leads into like this is kind of the FIA now, right? Like it's a dictatorship. Like there's no set term rules. NBS is going to be there probably till he dies. Like, come on, man, what are we doing? They're making a mockery of our sport.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, all the serious talk aside, what a race otherwise, man. That was a fun race to watch.
Yeah, that was a fun race. Guys.
Yeah. Especially that battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. It
Oh
was
man, that was vintage. That was vintage.
Yeah,
That reminded me
that was fun.
2021, man.
yeah, those drone shots were
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the drone shots so good.
Amazing.
We have to give like a race to the TV director again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent job.
Yeah.
I
Guys,
was
so
about to
like-
say the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of like the whole Toto comedy? You know, it's like it's harder to speed up a donkey, but you can calm a racehorse down. You know, like Kimmy going off track again and again.
yeah. Kimmy's always excited, you know, and that was just Kimmy being, super aggressive at the start. But
Yeah.
I guess towards the end, he was really catching. He was
Yeah.
catching the staff, and he was probably going to catch the also too. But give him a couple more laps. But yeah. But I think
it was an amazing, it was amazing to see all the, top three drivers finishing within 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, that was insane. We haven't had that in a while. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, guys, what do you think about the new Cadillac upgrade?
just to get retired in first 10 laps, they brought
The new upgrade is that it'll spontaneously combust when it reaches a certain temperature.
they had a pretty bad weekend. I think the car's on fire. There were a lot of cars that were on fire.
Cadillac were on
Even,
fire this weekend, guys.
Even Lawson was saying
they
something.
had a miserable weekend, man.
Yeah, Lawson had a fire too, man.
Yeah, but I think he kept.
But
driving.
man, Leclerc versus Antonelli in like the first stint was really fun too.
Yeah.
Like Leclerc was doing pretty decent defense, and then like Antonelli just sends it into turn 9. That was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Oh man, but honestly, like all the drone shots happening with all the overtakes, I was like, oh man, I was enjoying it. Yeah, and like when like right after that, I think it was like Hamilton squeezed like Max, same turn, I think, and then Max did the same thing next lap, and I was man, it was so fun watching those two battle it out.
It was fun.
And
you know,
Ferrari doing again what
McLaren was back in the
man. They screwed over Leclerc, man. They screwed over Leclerc yet again.
Yeah,
How
I
did they
saw
keep
that
doing
meme.
this?
Did you guys saw that meme in which somebody says, "Okay, Unk last week." Unk means Hamilton. No?
Yeah.
Last week, yeah.
No, it was like you thought it would be different this time.
Yeah, Unk last week remembered who I am, and
Yeah.
Ferrari this week remembered who we are.
Yeah, I think I've seen. Man, that's what I love, right? Like you finish the race and then you like let it marinate for like a few hours, and then you go on Instagram and you see all the memes.
Yeah.
Like I love the
And,
memes that the F1 community makes.
yeah, that's always fun. Ferrari, I think that the three stopper didn't work out for Hamilton this time, and
Yeah,
even the
I
safety
don't know
car
what was
just
going on with.
didn't play in his favor. But he was just chewing up his tires, and I guess he couldn't. He just
Yeah,
didn't have
that
the space.
soft. Yeah, that sort is like that was a Ferrari decision, by the way, not a Lewis decision.
Yeah,
I don't think he
but
wanted that side. It was crazy
I
though.
think
Honestly, if not for like the VSC timings and Kimmy's pit timing, I think if Kimmy timed his pit stops, like the lap after he done them, he would have won the race because
Yeah, it was very close, man. I mean, right at that moment when he went into that pit stop, at that exact moment the safety
exact
car comes
moment,
out. Yeah.
exact like the moment he leaves, right? It's like safety car. Oh man, it was
exactly.
really funny for Hamilton. Those like pit, it was like you told me too late, man. He's like, we tried. With this really Italian accent, he's like, we tried.
Carlos Santi.
Yeah, the Santi guy, he's all right. He's all right.
He's all right.
Something about Ferrari and having a guy named Carlos doing well, huh?
Yeah. Carlos.
What about the other Carlos in Williams?
Oh man, that was Williams is just falling off the radar, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are miserable this season,
I
right?
don't think they've had any strong race. But have they finished in the points? Maybe once or twice. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're doing pretty bad this season. And hey, man, like, what else? Like,
McLaren was back in the mix, somewhat. Like Oscar had decent pace.
somewhat. Yeah, Oscar had some pace, and it was really funny for Lando to be like, "Stay out, we're gonna try to extend." He's like, "But this is all I've got, man. Like, this is all the pace I can get out of." I don't know. Lando was like a lot more dialed in with like the car like past 2 seasons, but I think in this regulation he just does not feel that comfort and locked in anymore.
Yeah. I think they were struggling a lot with the tire deck as compared to like Mercedes or Red Bull. I would say Ferrari and McLaren, both of them were struggling a lot when it comes to tire deck. Yeah.
I think Red Bull was also struggling with tire deck. Like Max's tires were pretty like you could see the graining on them, but it's like Max Verstappen, like.
Yeah, but he like he pushed a lot during his first
Yeah.
week. He pushed a lot.
But so did Hadjar. I mean, Hadjar had a decent race. He did some overtakes too. I think he had a decent race.
No, the Red Bull dude, like again, the Red Bull chassis upgrade. Now that they're I think almost at or already at minimum weight, you can see there. I wouldn't say he was out driving the car, right? There's definitely been like moments in his career, right, where he just simply outdrives what's possible from the car. But honestly, this was a vintage Max Verstappen, like reminding you that you can never count him out. If you give him a sniff of something competitive, he's gonna be there. He was taking the fight to the front. Watching Max hunt down a race leader is one of the best experiences for me in Formula One.
Yeah, from a viewer's point of view.
Because he was really bringing the gap down, and
he was, and then Russell messed up at some point. I was like, yes.
I think Russell was struggling a lot, I guess. I mean, Max was really applying the pressure, but because of that pressure, Russell did make some mistakes.
And it really shows that like what clear air and track position can do on some weekends, right? Like, Russell's pole position won him this race. There's no other factor. He did not have the pace that his teammate had in the same car, and Max was pretty fast. Russell has managed to avoid the chaos and hold on to victory, and I think that's what they're in.
Guys, what do you think about the pit stop? The moment when Red Bull pitted Max Verstappen?
And like Merc were just staying out. Like that was kind of rude, right? They don't have to get out of the way, right? But hey, Max had to drive around the mechanics.
Yeah. I think DC pointed out in the commentary.
Cool.
I didn't realize they actually did that.
Yeah. It's just like it's a sport thing, man. You take every advantage you can get.
Yeah. But I think Max is back,
And I think we're having some connection problems with Todd.
You guys
Yeah, no.
can't hear me.
No, you cut out for a second, but yeah, no, we get what you said. Max is definitely back. Let's hope this is like back to stay, right? I want to see
Yeah.
Silverstone. But his post-race interview was really funny where I was like, oh, like, what are we expecting for Silverstone? And he just started laughing because he was like, I drove it on the simulator. You have no battery because it's flat out most of the lap.
Exactly. They are like, you have no points where you can like harvest your energy.
There's no hard braking to recharge.
Yeah.
Guys, missing Jeddah this year, right? I think if we had gotten that race, we would have seen a similar issue where like the cars were flat out for so long, they would have just had no battery except like maybe outside of like turn 1.
Yeah.
I think Silverstone is going to be Australia 2.0, right?
Oh man, it's gonna be no battery. And you know what's gonna be even worse? Like Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I really hope कि कुछ regulations
I think
change हो जाएं उस point तक.
Yeah.
Silverstone में Merck has always been strong, so I think they're already pretty strong, so they're always going to be in the mix. And I
Yeah.
think let's
क्योंकि वहाँ पे
see.
track temperature इतना high नहीं होता ना, तो Merck is always strong.
Yeah, and like honestly, guys, I hope we get rain.
Oh,
we probably will.
yeah,
but-
check anything. What days the
Dude, there's no point in checking. Like last week I checked, like बता रहा था कि oh पूरे हफ्ते बारिश होगी, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great. Like heat waves से थोड़ी break मिले, and it's still sunny. It's quite sunny outside.
Yeah. It actually rained here in Istanbul.
Oh,
on the day of recording this podcast.
People were telling me it's you guys are also like getting a break from the heat a bit. But yeah, तुम लोग के पास AC होता है, मेरे पास यहाँ पे AC भी नहीं है. यहाँ पे लगा दूं, मेरे घर पे काउंसिल पहुंच जाएगी, they'll be like AC उतारो, चलो शाबाश.
इधर AC है लेकिन बिल देने के पैसे नहीं.
हाँ, exactly, guys, PSA, like ठंडी चीजें पियो, like lassi वगैरह पियो, like everybody hang on in this heat wave, the season's getting hot, but the temperature's getting a lot hotter, so
yeah,
don't be like Cadillac, don't catch fire.
Yeah.
Make sure to keep hydrating.
वो boys वो कैसी चल रही है वो Aston Martin की testing अभी तक?
Guys, like I think this mid-season testing is going quite interesting. Like how far? I think maybe he was 2 minutes behind by the end, right?
No.
2 minutes behind the back marker, by the way. I think he got lapped twice, maybe 3 times. I'm not sure though. It's a rather rapid track. It's like a minute, a little bit, right? So like Alonso was suffering, man. Like.
I think Aston Martin has lost all their hopes like for
No,
this season.
No, Aston, like, मैं बता रहा हूँ, बता रहा हूँ. Trusted source. I have a source. Trust me, right? I have insight. The only team I have insider knowledge of is Aston, right? Like, trust me, guys. Trusted source, right? Trusted source. 2027, they're gonna be fighting for podiums.
2027.
This year, don't expect much. But next year, we'll see, man.
Yeah, हो सकता है. I think it's always.
We'll see though. Although like 2027, 2028, they're gonna start pushing for more ice.
Is Fernando Alonso going to stick for the next season? I don't think he will.
Bro, Alonso's gonna stay until he gets a decent season. Nobody wants to retire on like a shit box of a season.
And that makes sense, right?
Yeah, true.
Guys, like
I think
honestly, I'm feeling the battery struggles as well myself. Like I'm in a little racing league in Gran Turismo, and I did like 3 hours of Le Mans, right? I don't know if I told you guys about this, and like halfway through the race, right? Like it was like the end of my second stint, and my battery was just 0, man. I was in the Toyota GR010 hypercar, and my battery was just 0. So like for the rest of the race, I had no pace because I had no battery. And Le Mans, right? It's quite a lot of straights. So
And like you don't have like the way to regenerate those.
no, I would regen to like maximum 9% and then use it all by the end of the lap. I couldn't change any like regen settings or deployment settings. So yeah,
Acha, you can't change any settings within
yeah,
within the
no, the
race.
game just does it for you, and there's like just only one set standard. So all the Ferraris and BMWs and like Porsches were doing so much better
And
than me.
it's pretty realistic, right?
No, it's not realistic because in real life you can set your regen rate and your redeployment rate.
Ah,
But it's all about these hybrids, man. We gotta ditch them. I think 2031 we're getting V8s, V10s, V12s. I don't know whatever
What's the
NBS
speed?
promised us.
Yeah, V10s.
what's the speed
V10s.
gonna be? Is
I
it
wanna-
60/40?
Man, he can.
Abhi to-
MBS could give me a V10, and I would still hate that man because we know he just wants to make money, right?
Hmm.
But hey, if you want the slander to stop, like send us a brought to you by FIA, lunch proof.
Yeah,
We can call it the FIA lunch
the
proof
FIA.
podcast.
we will advertise 100%
Yeah.
electric, no combustion.
Yeah,
We'll be singing the
you
praises
know,
of
we will-
MBS every week.
yeah. We will all be wearing FIA shirts and gear
Yes.
and all
That
this.
they send us, of course. But we're gonna have a special segments of like His Eminence MBS, uh,
Guys,
I-
let's be clear. Let's be clear about the MBS we're talking about. We don't want to get in trouble. Okay? Like I got enough shit
I
on my
mean-
plate, man.
I don't have a very favorable opinion of either MBS, but there's one I wouldn't mind defending, and the other
Yeah.
I would very much not want to offend.
Yeah.
वरना
Yeah, let's
पाकिस्तान
just-
का अगला
let's just-
लोन नहीं मिलेगा.
We're not in a position to say that.
Yeah, but I think, guys. So, what are some of your quick hot takes or predictions for Silverstone?
I think Merc on podium.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna happen.
obviously.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get the
Hamilton-
same.
Hamilton is going to be there. I don't know. I think Hamilton.
Yeah,
loves
Hamilton's gonna
16. He's always-
be. Yeah, I
gonna
think
be-
we might if it's a rain. It's gonna be definitely very interesting. Strategy is gonna play a big part. Let's see how the battery regen issues go. Right, we'll find that over the practice sessions. But I think it's gonna be the same story with like the 5 teams. Man, we're gonna have Merc, Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, and Racing Bulls. Right, like. And then like the rest, right? Like Alpine and like Audi fighting it out, and like Williams
Yeah.
and kind of Williams and Haas,
Doing
fighting it
something.
out.
Do
And,
something,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like in like Aston maybe finishing a race.
Yeah. Hey,
But,
they might finally finish testing.
I don't think Cadillac's gonna catch on fire, guys. That's like my hot take. Because it's not gonna be cold enough. I mean hot enough for them to catch a fire. But we'll see. We'll
Here's to
see.
hoping. Here's to hoping.
But I think Red Bull might actually start being more competitive than McLaren now.
I think
Mhm.
that's already happened. I think McLaren.
Yeah,
is
that's
just-
already happened, right?
They're
There was
behind.
the
Red Bull.
Merc frontrunner and Ferrari and McLaren kind of battling it out, right? And I think then it was mostly like more established. But now I think with the new upgrades, I think Merc frontrunner, yes, but Red Bull's punching above Ferrari now, I think.
Yep.
But I've also heard a rumor that Red Bull had they already had spent too much of a budget, especially on these kind of updates that they bring in Austria. I don't know if it's true or not, but if
But
it is,
you have to, right? Like, just because you bring upgrades doesn't mean it's guaranteed, right? Like, Ferrari brought a lot of upgrades. Not all of them were working. So, but we'll see. The Ferrari Perpetual, we're so back, it's so over. So maybe Silverstone, we're so back, right? maybe. But I don't think, I think, guys, a max win is on the horizon again.
Yeah.
Let's
think
hope.
Max-
Let's hope so.
I think Max
podium
win is on the
predictions
horizon.
my podium predictions are Hamilton, Antonelli, and Max. I
You know what?
don't know
I
who's gonna
agree with
finish in
that.
which
I
order,
agree with
but
that. Because even though Russell's like doing better, he still doesn't have that same 100% rhythm. And commentators were drawing like parallels between like how Lando and Piastri's season went when Piastri was on fire early on and then Lando took over. I see a bit of that. But let's keep it going. I think Kimmy's a lot more talented, and we'll see how it goes. But
I think given the choice to root for anyone, I think all three of us are probably rooting for Antonelli as opposed to
yeah, of
Russell.
course.
Yeah,
Of
he
course.
is such a likable man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's a young guy. He's got some fire in him,
Yeah,
and he doesn't lash out with borderline
borderline
violence.
violence.
and I, for one, do not want a all British podium. I want
I,
some.
for one, do not want Russell to win a championship. He's already insufferable, man.
I think we've already pissed off the Saudis, we've pissed off the FIA, we pissed off the
Hey,
British.
man. That's how you get successful, right? If there's haters in your comments, that means your video is doing well. So bring it on, haters. Send us all the hate comments on our podcast comments. Tell us which part of the podcast you hated the most, right? Share it with all your friends, piss them off too.
Yeah, Jenny, just turn off the comments, man.
Yeah. No, so yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Write
That's
to
all
us.
good.
Should we do the Top Gear segment or like write to us at random? Write to us at I'm a Brit or a Saudi and I hate the Lunch Group podcast at the Lunch Group podcast.
You know what our Top Gear starting intro is gonna be like tonight. Junaid has mic problems. Today, Saad has camera problems.
Rafe talks about Max Verstappen. Guys, speaking on that last thing. Yeah, Rafe pisses off the Saudis. Guys, on that subject, last thing before we start off, but huge congratulations to Jeremy Clarkson for beating prostate cancer, man.
Yeah, he did. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He recently announced in his Clarkson's form that he had prostate cancer, and also then recently announced that he's beaten it. So good for him, man. I'd be devastated if Clarkson's like a national treasure. He's a global treasure, man.
Yeah.
So
Clarkson's like legendary, man. You can't.
I hope someday, guys, let's make it big, and we can get a segment with Clarkson on it.
Yeah, we can get Clarkson on.
So that'll be our professional, our tech expert,
Yeah. Clarkson's I've enjoyed we're just about to finish things off, but I remembered one of the shorts from Clarkson. He's usually just witty and funny, but on one point he talks about his dad passing away, and he's talking about a Porsche. I can't remember.
Yeah, the 928 and the 928. Yeah, the chicken was still warm.
Yeah. He's like the chicken. He's like, that's a damn good Porsche. I was able to get the chicken to my dad, and stuff. He was still alive, and that was pretty emotional. But it's those kind of things. But Clarkson, Richard, and James May. That's
the three of them, it's just so memorable. I keep rewatching old episodes. Lagta hai Junaid ki light chali gayi hai. He's in complete darkness now, and I think that's a really good point to call it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah,
we'll see you guys after
all right, guys. Okay, take care. Bye bye.